Leffen's case is extremely strong right now. After that win was incredible. I would really like to play him again, and I think I can do it. Do I think it's guaranteed? No. He is improving a lot. He's good, and he deserves his respect for that. But I think he can take me. I think I can take anyone.
If I would do either, I want to focus all of my, everything on one.
Yeah, I understand. Like,
Yeah.
I would prefer it that way as well.
Yeah.
I guess, like, it went okay, I would say. Like, I'm never satisfied with anything less than first.
Of course.
I guess I played better than I did at Big House for sure. But it was still, like, a few key moments here and there. But then, of course, Leffen played fucking amazing. Mango, I would say, played probably slightly below his level. But that's always the thing, Like, when you're playing as Mango, you always expect him to be, like, everything is going to be perfect.
What are your thoughts on Paragon and then moving on to Apex?
Now, the thing is, like, of course, it's going to be harder, but also on Smash, it's much on, a mental level. These key moments, if you have them, the set can turn around completely,
Thank you, guys.
Take care, guys. Peace.
You stupid fuck, Eddie, get in the fucking building!
You stupid asshole, Eddie!
Oh my god, Eddie, you're the biggest!
Time to jerk off,
You
Eddie.
fucking idiot, Eddie!
You, Eddie!
Tommy and Iono.
Leffen is a very opinionated person, and he doesn't have trouble sharing his opinion, but it's kind of a difference to like a Mango, where I feel like Mango just says stuff because it's on his mind and he wants to say it. I feel like Leffen often has an agenda in mind when he says something, when he posts something on Twitter. He wants to specifically get under someone's skin, and he knows how to do it well. I mean, he's definitely established himself as that kind of person, and he's not afraid to say something, kind of dickish sometimes. Like he's straight up just says some mean shit sometimes.
Thank you, Do. I'm gonna pack right now. I'm gonna pack right now. I'll tell you if it's an Iono right now.
Who were like Leffen. You had people who were vicious.
There is no Iono in this pack, and it's actually
I
shit.
didn't have a problem with it at the time. I thought it absolutely it spurred competitiveness. And it made everyone want to get better. So I liked that. And then somewhere along the way, the community kind of got soft in a way that I think a lot of people have liked.
It's an hour and 40 minutes.
It's okay to.
However much you want to watch.
Before it was you were nobody unless you were good.
Well, actually, no, we already watched this.
Exception to that.
We watched.
If he thinks that someone
we've either finished this episode, we watched most of it, but
he will call them out very publicly.
I haven't interacted with him too much, but from what I've seen, I'm not a big fan.
All right, here we go. Last episode. Last episode, guys. Get ready. Get ready. Here we go. And crazy thing is, this only goes up to Apex 2015. And then after this, there's 9 years of unaccounted for Melee history. COVID, the rise of Zane, the rise of Cody, the fall of Cody, the fall of Cody again, the rise of Cody again, the fall of Cody again, the rise of Cody and the fall of Cody over and over and over again. Last one, Alec, come on. This is gonna be one of my new favorite traditions every February.
Just rewatching Smash.
We're walking around, checking out the venue, making sure things are set up. Checking in with Spooky. But we're gonna be starting registration soon. Check-in's gonna start. I think at 7. We were gonna go with 5, but delays. So we're gonna start that at 7. We have volunteer orientation at 8. It's a little bit hectic, but it's really, what else can we expect? It's the day before the largest Smash tournament has ever, is about to start. So we're all a little bit nervous, but we're all very excited.
I got to meet Mike Hager for the first time, who's from Europe, and so it just gives me the opportunity to see people that I watch online on Twitch, I chat with them on Facebook, on Reddit, and now they're here. And it's just like family, and I just love being at national tournaments.
Alright, well done. Genius, we'll settle in the Smash.
I am taller, motherfucker.
We were preparing each other. I was on jab? Yes, and I tried to buffer shield. Jab and buffer shield. He did it. That guy's crazy.
This is the first time we have all the big 6. This is the first time PPMD has entered a tournament since EVO. The largest Melee tournament of all time. I hope that we continue to grow, but there's just so much excitement going on.
It's gonna be it's nuts. A stack back, 1,040 people. There's gonna be upsets all over the place. It's inevitable. Yeah. Someone's gonna go home early that shouldn't be.
What do you think about laughing?
No comment. I like that.
The show has been canceled. Everyone must vacate the premises immediately.
After it actually became the biggest Melee tournament of all time, over 1,000 entrants, which was insane, the venue that it was booked at apparently had a parking garage collapse over the part of the venue that was to be used for the tournament.
Authorities say a piece of heavy equipment crashed through the upper parking level of the Empire Meadowlands Hotel parking lot, causing one minor injury.
And they just kind of left it there. Fire marshal showed up on the morning of Friday, which was when Apex was supposed to start, and saw that situation, was just like, this is a huge fire hazard. There's like wiring sticking out and stuff. The venue messed up huge, basically.
We were here. I remember seeing this guy. I was standing right over off to the right here when he said this.
People have flown all over the world to come to this event, and thousands of people have paid a ton of money to be here, to register, to play, and it might not happen at all.
But they're gonna try to get the main room back by like 3 or something. That's what Jesse said. I'm not sure if that's like the whole scoop. I wasn't talking to Nintendo or anything, like the realty is, but hopefully it works out.
I think a league of canceled people come together and they get a new venue.
Oh crap, we just spent all this money to go to this location and we can't play the tournament, but at least we can sit around and play friendlies and drink.
We have a friendly room.
All I gotta say is that regardless of what's happened to the Smash community, we always triumph. We always persevere, no matter what happens.
See if we can. If we can, then we have to try.
Tournament organizers from every part of the country convened in one room to hash out a plan. Securing a new venue, a process that normally takes months to plan, would have to happen in just a few hours. Thousands of people and pieces of equipment would have to make the journey, and a 3-day tournament would need to play out in just 2.
They found a new venue about an hour away from the original venue.
The venue that we ended up getting moved into was like an actual convention center rather than a ballroom at a hotel.
thanks to the work of hundreds of volunteers and a timely investment by Twitch, the largest tournament of all time was still on.
It felt really cool, actually. I think the Apex that ended up
That was
happening
wild. Do you remember that, Ali?
The one that they had planned originally.
Do you remember what it was like during Apex 2015 when the venue, when the first day got canceled, and then we had to drive an hour away from the hotel? I remember we were there with Andrew and Dave, because they were running Marvel. I remember those. I remember that. You came.
Those days, but
yeah, well, because you were there with me when we saw Leffen versus Chillin'. Me and you were in the crowd.
Yeah, easy money, kid.
Let's see if I can find pictures.
I don't want to jinx it because Chavlikan's already dead, but I think Armada's going to win. He's been putting in work. I know if the best player wins, then that'll be Mango because he's the best player, so I want to see the best player win. Mango. So, PP is definitely a favorite, and I feel like Armada's in a little bit of a slump. Yeah, I'd like to see like a Hungry Box Mango. I think that'd be awesome. Hungry Box is also one of my favorite players. He puts on such a show. I'll put money on the line. I don't care if I lose it. Leffen's going to do it.
I'm under the impression that this tournament will have the craziest results of any major ever, possibly. I'm not making any specific predictions like so-and-so player will be in this rank or whatever. My prediction is that the top 8 will be completely, like, unpredictable. I feel like 2015 is the year, like, the era of the gods might be over this year.
Just like that.
Guys, want to see what 2015 Alley looked like? This is that weekend. That's Alley.
Oh, is that's the day?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was it. Yeah, remember Patrick was sleeping. Any Street Fighter players, that's Defeat Lee. There you are, looking at Flux.
God, he looks like he stinks.
You were smelling him. And look, this is our view from the Chillin' Money match.
That's fucking hilarious. I remember his face when he said that. He was like smiling. And then he made
Oh my gosh, that might be it. Wow, Chillin'
Team 3
is
sucks.
so good at that matchup.
And congrats to Chillin' for making it out.
Team Liquid's Chillin' Dude would be one of 48 players to make it through the 1,000-person bracket to the final day. But the Fox players' biggest challenge would be that night, in perhaps the most anticipated grudge match in Smash history.
I'm very excited about the Salty Sweet. I'm super ready. I think Leffen isn't going to know what's hitting him. I don't think he's properly
Keep an eye out for yourself in the background.
prepared the way I am. And I just think I'm better at Fox Dittos than he is, if I'm being perfectly honest. So I'm very excited, and I'm ready to whoop his ass.
The Salty Sweet had become a tradition at Smash tournaments in much the same way it had in the larger fighting game community. A Salty Sweet was where feuding players settled their beef.
Fanatic?
Typically held in hotel rooms after tournaments, the Apex 2015 Salty Sweet would be a little bit different.
Fucking crazy monkeys.
It's not even day 2, it's day 1, and it was just top 32, top 48 matches, not even. And we have like a crowd that's bigger than our grand finals, and more hype, more noise, everything. We need to do Smash tournaments at a convention center every time, because this is Smash Expo, it's not Apex anymore, it's something bigger.
looking. I'm just scanning. Because we were in right near this shithead. Like, we weren't near him, but we were at this, like, distance. And it doesn't help that everybody looks like us. You know, we all look the same.
The Salty Sweet lineup would include a Ganondorf grudge match,
To get a conversion off of a jab. Jab double up here. And can I see an up tilt?
a Florida versus California grudge match,
Second win. Oh, and boom!
Hey, canceled.
This man is one of the best Falcons right now in the game.
a rematch from EVO 2014,
And this is it. This might be it. Oh! Damn! Woo!
and even a historical rematch from 2006, complete with historic commentary.
The season opener, New York, Ken was the undisputed king of Smash. Keep it going.
So its wife's better half.
That was real hot, though. PC Chris is pretty much stacking
This
up
is
here.
so fun. I'm getting hyped for this in retrospect.
But all of them would be a light preamble
Cuck Smooch 1, Cuck Smooch 2.
Thank you, Redemption. I appreciate. Oh, sorry guys, I haven't seen the chat moving at all in the past like 10 minutes. I appreciate it, Redemption. I hope you're chilling. That's not me, right? Wait. What's that? What's that, Allie?
I see him.
What's that?
I see
Who do you see, Allie? Who's that? Asshole. Who's that? And I think that's Yanzi, and that must be me. Who's that asshole? Yanzi got a big ass head.
Yeah, his head's huge.
Who's that, guys? Guys, who's that?
It's me.
Wait, who's that?
That's you.
That's me! Yay! Look at us!
Hey.
Wow!
You look,
And there's Tom!
You look pasty. Fuck Tom. You look pasty.
That's because I didn't have a beard back then.
You're so pasty.
Fucking prick. Wow! That's so fun.
Fucking white as a ghost.
Guys, look!
Holy shit.
Guys, I had to take a screenshot.
Look, PC Chris is flying towards us. We're looking at a flying PC Chris right there.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. I mean, like, we have tons of times where we're like, you know, where you could see us in a moment in Smash history, right? Yeah. But like, I'm glad that we have that there in this documentary also, right?
Yeah.
Coming up next.
Well, it's also just it's not even for the doc. It's for the it's when PC Chris crowd surfs.
Chillin' Dude versus Leffen.
11 years earlier, against that very same King of Smash, Chillin' Dude had originally made his mark. He had been the first person ever to defeat Ken in tournament, the greatest player at the time.
Damn, Chillin' used to be a big
he
bastard.
was later part of the first doubles team to defeat the undefeated Ken and Isaiah. But this would likely be his strongest opponent yet.
The favorite is pretty obvious. I think old school players in general, they've got a lot to catch up on. The metagame has really, really changed.
Sorry.
Being a top pro back in 2004 is all but irrelevant right now. I hate to say it. I'm friends with Chillin', but I hate to say it. I wouldn't have accepted the money match if I didn't think I couldn't beat Leffen. Like, if I wasn't capable of beating Leffen, I would not have accepted the money match in the first place. I definitely think I'm capable.
He was not capable.
Leffen's definitely the favorite. There's no doubt about that. But
sorry, I wasn't
Fox did it, which is
Yeah, that's unknown. Unknown, Logic, that's Coney.
Leffen's definitely the favorite, there's no doubt about that, but it's Fox Dittos, which is basically underage gambling.
No,
So,
Smash 4. We were there
you
for
never
Smash
know,
4.
dude.
I
At
just have to
Marvel.
be playing well and have that mental composure.
I'll be blowing you up. You said you were a god. I know it wasn't fluff. Bitch, I sweet goes down. You better come correct. I'll tell you when I made just show y'all there's some respect.
The UFC fight.
This guy talks a lot, and it's about time for him to learn some respect.
Did he learn anything, Ellie?
I'm sorry. Alright, let's just play. I can buy this fraud, and let's move on, alright?
Samir, were you there? I think you were there, right, Samir? Did you see like 10 minutes ago, Samir? Where there's me and Ali, there's Yanzi's big head, and there's Tom right here. Fucking Tom's stupid fucking head.
The dumb liberal head.
Tell Tom that's his fucking head.
Let's play some melee.
It's all about who is going to make that first message, that first shot of commitment. That's what this matchup really depends on. How they approach it. I'm looking for a lot of these running shot approaches from both these players. But we're going to see, man.
We're going to see, man. This is an extremely volatile matchup. And good stuff. Leffen actually managing to get back on stage. Chilling. Definitely showing right now that this man, he has some promise.
Just distancing yourself properly. Because everyone's going to hit you for that time.
This man Chilling just got the first stop. Sometimes that may be a, whoa. Again? Chilling? Okay. I was about to say, a lot of people tend to say that Leffen may not be too strong in Fox Diddle, but I think Leffen is the type of player that's all about the adaptations, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So anything set that's longer is going to be in his favor.
Chillin has to do just a good job of mixing up a lot of his approaches, his combos, everything. Because this is Leffen.
That was a phenomenal punish.
He didn't want the edge guard.
He didn't want the edge guard. He didn't want to lace. You just said, yo, you want to rap? Let's talk then.
All I got to say is evidence.zip. Evidence.
This is looking more like a body bag.zip right now. Zip him up.
Destruction of JB the Marine.
Zip him up.
Chillin'.
Like, is this man really trying to fight me right now?
Big ass Chillin' head right behind him.
Lack of committal. Who's going to commit first? Who's going to misplace something?
Oh my
Chillin' right
god.
now is a member of the Salvation Army. Giving away that stock. Trades. Chillin', Bryce. Smash, he misses. And he got up in his seat.
What are you standing up for?
Don't celebrate too soon. Oh, it's a little too close. The left man takes game two. Jesus. And he's laughing. He's like, this man, he's not on my level.
That's embarrassing.
Fucking camera right in his face.
Stuff from Leffen. And let's sure that works. Chillin', you know he likes those up air approaches.
I think I remember he got a game, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's the first attempt.
First to 5.
And Leffen's still laughing. That's so smug, man. Let me say one thing. Oh, not yet.
He's just waiting.
Whoa, Leffen, did you just really do a Firefox on stage into up air?
We're done.
Drinking all the water.
Wipe it. This is the mark. This is brutal. straight and 0%. So let's see. Yep.
Wow, I love this happening. And left foot, striking fear to the heart of Chillin, misjudging the angle on the Firefox.
You know, I haven't spoken Spanish. I'm screaming a bit.
Uh-oh, are we bringing it back?
No, this is looking gratis, though.
It's definitely looking gratis. Mi hermano. Still some fight left in him. He can make this big. Wait, the knockdown. That's an up smash. And a 5-0. Right now, Chillin gets dethroned. He is not using this color fox anymore. And that is it. What a humbling experience.
What a humbling experience.
Levin, do you have anything to say? Is there anything to say? Is there anything? Respect your elders. Chillin, you have anything you want to say to the people?
Bobby.
I hear that someone else wants to say something.
This man, okay, I went to his country and he beat me. Okay. But you come to my country and you beat my man 5-0. If we play in bracket, we're gonna put 1,000 on it. 1,000.
He gets fucked in bracket. Yeah. The USA does not win.
I gotta give big ups to Mango for making something out of that situation, and that was so hype.
Make sure you watch tomorrow. Mango versus Levin in bracket, $1,000 on the line.
Just like in average intelligence, the United States does not win.
Not only because he's the best, but the way he is as a person. When something is going wrong in tournaments for America, he's like the last hope.
You're gonna save America. You're gonna destroy him. The way you're playing right now, it's destroy him.
That's so funny. I think we didn't go to finals day. After the salty sweet, we went home.
I have pretty much, I guess, accepted it. I mean, it was a rough loss, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I don't like Leffin personally, he backed up his trash talk, so I gotta give him props for that.
Why you gotta do something? Give him no hope. I just got done playing him for half an hour. I was literally getting whooped every game. I was lucky to take 2 stocks.
Oh my god, so many fans. I love it though. I love it. It's like I was gone for a while, didn't really get that whole lot, but like everyone's being nice. It like feels good, you know? It's like I don't like dealing with stuff. So it like feels nice. People are like, I love what you do. You're cool. I hope you win. It's like that's nice. And none of them are like, I'm gonna be upset if you lose. Like no one said that. Like they're just like, I hope you win. It's like I mean, some people might not like me as much if I end up losing, but it's like it's fine, you know, like people have my back. Oh, I put Falcon. Okay, nice. Does this guy right here have any second favorite?
No, Just Rav. Chillin's not banned. He's going to be at Genesis this weekend. Unfortunately, he had a stroke a few years ago, so he was like going through rehab and stuff, but he's pretty much fine. Not fine. Chillin'. Yeah, like 2 years ago. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, he still streams a lot. He's going to Genesis. He plays Melee with one hand now. But it's I think it's like, I think he can use, I don't know the exact situation, but he's getting better. But he couldn't talk for a while, but he's talking now.
Sometimes it's hard to spring back and just win.
Yeah. We had no idea what this tournament was going to be, but it's become something that we'll never forget.
I was relatively sure there might not even be a tournament.
Yep.
That is how I felt.
And we're doing a neutral start.
All right.
And then here it goes. PPMD opting to go
I don't know.
Tomor.
Let me see.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
think that is like, very interesting because
He
Falco
was
does very well against Falco.
your
I've
age.
never seen PP not do well.
I guess he was a
versus
bit,
Falcon.
he was a bit big at the
I've
time
never seen
though.
him not dominate anyone.
30, 32.
Like,
PP.
that second up air was sick by SJ.
Yeah.
Great power shield.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's it. That nair was so big.
The truth is that everyone who's not a god, right? All those players who you take for granted the gods are going to win against, it's not actually true that they're bad. They're very, very good players, and they're setting up their own traps, and they're doing their own work to get.
The stroke was from a knee infection that spread to his heart. That's wild. You heard me?
What?
He had a knee infection that spread to his heart, and that caused the stroke.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. Where did he get the infection from?
I don't know. They raised they did an online fundraiser.
Holy shit.
He successfully underwent heart surgery. He's since resumed streaming. That was 2 years ago.
It's fucking wild.
You to lose. It just is the case that the god tier players can overcome that.
The crispy ledge hop there, instant turnaround.
Okay.
Stack it up, Chad.
Stack it up's coming out.
PP's in a deficit right now.
He
man.
is. SJ's one good combo away from this.
Oh! Wait a minute, wait, Joe. That is exactly
That
what
is the
Falcon
move.
wants. That is what Falcon wants.
Oh, that's it. No, he missed it.
Gets it up there.
Huh?
Okay, wow.
What?
I'm gonna lay down. Let me know if they do the mango money match.
Well, they will. There's nothing.
If I'm dead.
Just put it on your phone.
The god who does not make it in the top 8. He was not happy about that. You know, he felt that like he definitely had it in him, but he did admit that his hiatus may have, impacted how he's going to end up doing.
Even if you're really practiced up, having not been in that clutch, heat of the moment type situation to be able to pull through for a while, maybe that gets to you. I don't know.
Switches to Falco, which I think
Falco's coming out.
Force match is going to do it.
Wow.
2-1 PPMD.
Yeah.
A sigh of relief coming from PP. There's star power in Melee, right? You kind of remember who you're playing against. There's one shine by Mango. Oh, and he just dumpsters it. Armada, a very, very tough player to come back on.
Yeah.
Esbat chooses the 4B towards Armada, and of course Armada's ready with that turnaround. I feel like Hungry Box dropped a number of sets of boxes.
Not really other characters, though.
I hear screams from the crowd. I think they are loving this PvP mark movement.
Oh!
Perfect spacing. There's no DI.
I miss Pew Pew.
That pump exploded.
I miss Pew Pew.
Melee on his very own Pew Pew, showing that maybe a Mark can beat a Puff. Careless forward smashes will be. Oh! He got the triple forward smash! There's the door count, shit! The crowd is going nuts right now. No one predicted this.
That's yeah.
I think so, Pokehead.
Good stuff by King.
ticket to Mango and a potential $1,000 money match, Leffen would have to go through Mewtwo King, the last unbeaten god.
I don't think so. I think the people who manage to beat Jason are the people who manage to do new things he can't plan for. And if Leffen's goal is to ultimately be like the best player with fundamentals, then he's got to beat a computer. And I just don't think he can do it.
This is a best of 3.
Best of 3 might be the environment.
We are starting on Yoshi's story. I think the first stock is big in this matchup specifically.
Yeah.
It'll be a big confidence booster for Leffen. And there it is. Off of a flubbed air dodge.
Yeah.
I can do that too.
I can do that too. Crazy secret.
Oh, wow, yeah. Caught the double jump. Leffen with a big lead right now. That fire stuff.
I'll smash that.
And up even.
All right,
that's very rare.
I like what I'm seeing from Leffen. You know, wow.
Looked like he was
that.
waiting for the spot dodge, but actually did punish it. Very uncharacteristic for King. And that's it, off the top. Leffen does a mini jump in the air.
And you know the thing too, if Mewtwo King loses to Leffen here, Mango versus Leffen, winner semis for $1,000.
King having a hard time closing it out, but that might be it. Forward air.
Wow.
KO's Leffen off the side. Will Leffen become the first person in history to beat all 5 gods?
Nice.
I actually really like that shine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yo, Leffen up a pretty handy stop right now. Oh, that's big. Yo, and I swear I just saw a glimmer of Leffen side.
It really is. He's running at Leffen, right?
That's it.
Leffen has made history. He is eyeing the tournament.
Yeah, that's a stepping stone.
Was a stepping stone on his path to grand finals.
That's right.
And he is facing Mango in top 8 in a few short hours.
Yeah, Samir. I think at this point though, he literally beat he beat everybody else already. He beat Mango, PP, Armada, Hungrybox, and he lost to Mewtwo King like twice in a row. So maybe Mewtwo King just had enough tism that he would just be the wall. He would gatekeep. But he didn't, in fact, not have enough tism.
Kevin wasn't around a whole lot on like the floor at Apex, which is something that's like typical for him. He likes to give himself a little bit of time to prepare himself mentally, and I think that's really important actually. Players just sit around and like play friendlies the whole time. It's not going to benefit you as much sometimes as just like finding a quiet room and sitting down and like focusing a little bit.
Do not deny the classical approach simply as a reaction, for you will have created another pattern and trapped yourself there. Self-expression is total, immediate.
Thank you, Spenda. I appreciate
without
it.
Conception of time, and you can only express that if you are free from fragmentation. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person.
Yeah, I know, Spenda. This, and this fucking slaps. It hurts my feelings though that once this ends, there's still 9 years of undocumented footage. We need to get those Planet Earth assholes on a Melee doc ASAP.
Esports team, like I have a few in mind, but they're gonna get the wrong impression from this tournament. I might move to Arizona to work with Gregory for the FBG League. So I'm going to see how that goes. 97K viewers, and I think we're gonna hit 100K, which is gonna be a monumental occasion for Smash streaming, and I think streaming in general.
Yeah, dude. Of like the usuals like Mango, HBox, Armada's playing Mario 64 and breaking my heart. Mewtwo King streams Mega Man, and PP is just still MIA, sadly. Mans needs to recharge, but like there's so many. There's a lot of good players now. That's the thing, but right now Cody's the best in the world after Zayn dominated throughout COVID. Yeah, Mango and HBox just can't quit. They just can't do it. They're gonna do this until they die, which is great. For me and for Melee, and the narrative usually is Mango Zayn is hype. Cody is respect. You respect Cody, but he's not as hype as Mango Zayn. Hungrybox is the bad guy usually, and then Amsa is the good guy. Amsa winning is just a feel good melee, and Amsa won several majors last year, and like it was some of the most warm hug melee in years. Yeah, Armada. I get it, Travis, and I understand. But as a spectator, maybe we could have just created a prototype Armada with stem cells. Maybe we can make an Armada with AI. Fuck you, Trophy, and fuck everybody in chat.
Esfat panicking a little bit, but he's fine. Oh my goodness. And Esfat suicides. Questionable?
No dice.
No dice. Oh, the ball comes out for the down throw forward air.
Oh, they're loving it.
Forward air sends him off. This could be, oh, that's it.
Interception by Hungrybox, and that's it.
You got it, Bo?
$1,000 match.
We could have said something.
Gotta put your money to bring out.
Looking like he might be out of the tournament after this match. He's going to make something happen right now.
Nobody gives a fuck, Payphone.
Could be it.
Only Amsa.
Amsa will edge on Kamikaze if he is advancing in the top 6.
Wow.
After hundreds of sets played, only 4 players remained unbeaten, vying for a spot in winners' finals. Mango and Leffen, PPMD, and Armada.
Armada reminds me of how I used to be in some ways. He's got the very uptight rigidity. I see like a certain connection there.
I think PvP
You want to go to FD, you piece of shit?
You know, to like
that's my bad Swedish accent.
And how that can affect, you know, a person, a player, and decisions they make.
FD, asshole.
But we're going to take it straight to game 1 here on Dreamland.
Dreamland, kind of an interesting choice. I mean, I think Peach has a lot of survivability here, but I can't imagine that PB feels uncomfortable. He's got a lot of platforms to work with if he wants to laser camp, and he can go in if he wants to, so.
This man, PPMD, I don't know if you noticed, but in the middle of his combo, when he like shined and then dared Armada, oh, unfortunate SD. Instead of
that is exactly how the set between Esfat and Amsa went. All right, PB's got to shake that off.
Yes.
Yo, you were saying though,
he can't afford to get grabbed too many times. Armada, the punish game is just too great.
Man, and yo, that is not safe.
Wow, wave dash back.
Oh,
whoa,
man.
New stuff.
Oh, he's him, bro.
Forward throw off.
Why is he so good?
Nice job by Armada, and that should be the
Armada's just the
taken
GOAT,
first
bro.
game for Alliance.
He's so good.
Oh,
yeah.
We have a potential character switch.
Ooh.
Not even
There
looking.
he is.
There it is.
No. So tell me why every set PP has had on stream thus far, he has actually started the set with a loss as one character and had to switch. He's having to default to Marth, the character that actually took a set in Grand Finals in Apex 2013 in this very matchup.
Ooh, the hack dash.
Oh. Wow, the dash dance.
I would love that, dude. If I was a big streamer, right, and I made big streamer money, I would hit up Armada and be like, what would it take?
I think
Please.
about Pound 5 after he won, and
You want
my
women?
guess is that
What
he
do
feels
you want?
like he is unbeatable, and when he notices that he's not, it kind of fades.
We have women.
Oh, he's tried to DI away, but he still managed to get the neutral air regardless. Down throw? Oh, back throw. Okay. Doesn't quite get Armada on the platform. Armada DIing above. And wow, Armada.
Armada! Yo! And will that be it? Yo, that was, oh my
What
goodness.
in the world?
PB trying to laugh it off. Yo, that was, PB has to know.
Oh shit,
That was
PP
questionable
making a
of
comeback
PB,
like that
man.
against
I don't
PP
know if
will
the
fuck his
pressure
mental
of
up.
the moment got to him.
Someone described as watching me as
Oh,
a
dude,
two
I would probably just
personalities.
shoot him in the
One
head.
was that wanted to try
I'd be
very
like,
hard
yeah,
to seem
yeah, yeah.
hopeful, and he would do things that they couldn't really
With the
beat,
gun I
and they
have.
turn into vulnerable and pathetic to them as well, and they could pick him apart.
I feel like a minute and a half ago, this match looked way more in
Hi,
PB's
Nick.
favor.
I bet no one's touching my fucking
Still up,
cards.
It kind of feels like the
Thank you,
momentum is
Mon.
all with Armada right now.
You sexy little salamander.
Definitely desperate for a turn,
There,
but
there it is.
yes, good job.
If you ever think that you're not beatable, like that's easily going to be proven false, and being able to deal with that's really important.
Sometimes PP feels like the best player in the world to me, to be honest with you.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I love the animation too. It just really looks like he's just like, you know, so low to the ground. And
wow, and PPMD controlling the space so well here.
PB just like making the neutral game look so unwinnable for Armada. And yet, you know, here we are, game 5. So close. That could be, you know, a sign of things to come. Wow! Yo, the
67.
creativity for that Ken combo. PB now at the full stop.
Oh my god, Zachary's at this tournament too.
There it is.
Yeah, good call. All right, Armada is last stop right now. He's got to
Look
make
at
a
how
crazy comeback to win this
Japanese
set.
this fucking bracket is.
Good spacing also.
Look at
down
this.
tilt, just in case he try to go for a
Ken, Zachary, Shuton, Asimo, Yara, Louis Money,
tilt,
and
up tilt, and that-
Neo, and
Armada in the losers
he beat
bracket.
Median.
Great
Wow.
job.
Closes the set.
Yeah, game 5.
He's
He's in the winners finals.
in the winners finals of the biggest tournament.
I can't believe that I'm at a loss for words. PPMD is in the winners finals.
I'm not reading all that, Travis.
How's SoCal feeling? The sooner it starts, the better, because then we can party.
Yeah, maybe they're just so much better. I'm gonna go get a cookie.
You
They're
can
so
cash
much
out,
better
buy
than
me
us.
a meal with this $1,000 extra, maybe a tattoo. Norwalk Square.
You can talk about this tournament and that tournament all you want, but when you raise the stakes to the maximum, whenever all eyes are on a tournament, whenever this is the tournament to watch and this will be the decider of who's the best, Mango has always won that tournament.
Apex is basically like an Evo. Mango's gonna do everything he can to win it.
I've seen him play Foxtails before. I have played Foxtails with him before, but he will always favor Falco versus Fox, I think. It's just, you know, not a match he enjoys. All right, Falco Fox going into it, game 1 with $1,000 on the line. The
Hey,
Mango versus
my
Lance.
Final Fantasy
Dude, I know
Insomnia
Mango loves
Cookies.
The Mango chance, the USA chance. We see he's
Did you
rocking
guys
the
know that
USA
Insomnia
tag.
Cookies has a
Mango
Final
definitely
Fantasy VII
feeds off
Rebirth
the energy in
promotion
the crowd.
from now until the beginning of
Leffen, I
March?
think he's a very different beast. He does it for himself. Wow. He is taking the first stock with that up
You didn't
smash, and
know?
His movement is actually looking immaculate right now. All right. Simple edge guard for Mango.
Very smart forward smash, and here we go. We're at 3 stocks apiece.
I think, and I think Leffen's got a pretty good power shot game too. If you want to, you know, if you want to go there. Nice DI from Mango. I like the slight DI behind. but Levin picks up the edge guard anyway. And I like the idea, too. Oh, okay.
All right.
What did you? I was thinking like Shine or something.
Yeah, I was thinking like Shine back here, but.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I mean,
Mango tricks it up, and yeah, even game again.
good up smash, and Levin pushing Mango down to one stock.
He kind of ran up to the spot where he could cover all the options, and he got the tech in. But Mango, again, every time Levin takes a stock, Mango's ready to just pull it.
That's
right
rough.
Yeah, man.
Pretty much, but you alternate your timing.
The USA chat. I don't think that's the first time we're gonna hear that.
Like you stall a little bit off stage, or you hit them as they try.
Game one, but Levin.
Oh, Levin.
Wow.
Whoa. Combos into the down smash. Gets another grab. Mango's off stage.
I really like the single hit down air.
Mango going to the ledge. Wow.
Oh wow, no,
that will do it.
Wow, and you know what? It was kind of
that was game one.
Fault right there for not going for a bigger punish. Oh, really early down air again. Levin sniffing it out, getting the back air. Mango's definitely gonna have to mix it up.
Yeah, he's gotta be smart how he comes down. All right, up throw, up smash from Levin.
Not bad.
Up there. Oh, smash guys out.
And
nice.
that was from another early down air when
Yeah.
Mango was in the air.
Well, Mango's got to be smart about that. Levin is well on his way to taking the second game of the set, and if that happens, making 3-0 comebacks is not easy. That is not a place Mango wants to be in. Patience from Levin.
Oh, what a rough.
Oh, is that going to be it?
That's a stock.
That will do it.
Wow, 2-0.
Yo, Levin looking so sharp right now. Side B, okay. Oh, Mango.
Amazing shine spike by Levin. Are we going to see a 3-0?
You going to do Mango like that? Mango's back in it.
All right, one stock each. 39% deficit.
No, Travis.
Nice
It's just an emulator.
There's the shine.
It's like an extension of Dolphin.
Sneaks onto the ledge. Up throw, shine back air attempt. Whoa! Mango takes the game.
And he's back in it.
It's super easy to install Slippy. It takes like 5 seconds. My piece of shit computer can run it, and I can't even play Power.
Wow. Okay, here we go.
I can't even watch porn on this thing.
Up smash, okay.
Potentially be the last game.
Wow. He scouts out the up B, and yo, Levin is looking nice right now.
Living on a prayer.
You do, Travis. You need a melee ISO, yeah.
Wow.
You drag it onto the executable or whatever.
Yeah, if he does this, man, up tilt, not gonna. Oh, yes, it is. What? Of all the ways for the second.
Oh, Spinda, that's actually interesting. You can run Slippy on a Wii? That's kind of lit. And it's not hard to hack a Wii. All you need is a 3rd grade education. Yeah, Travis, I would imagine it is. Like, think about
biggest strength is
all the
really
people that
respect
play
that are
Melee. Most of them are hipsters with gauges in the ears, piercings on their eyeballs.
He goes in thinking that he can
so they
win,
all have max.
If he's about to win, he's like, of course I'm about to win. I'm Levin.
This current Apex, there's a chance.
Mango will probably struggle more there. M2K is divided between games. Hungrybox, he's just so busy with chemical engineering and other things that he has to do. It's very hard for him to improve his game a lot, and I, enjoy the matchup generally anyway. Levin will be a very strong opponent. He beat my Falco before.
Don't listen to
So there's
payphone,
uncertainty
Travis.
for
Just
me.
run it on a Mac, and actually, I want you to torrent stuff while playing.
When you really get down to it, when you really get down to it, you take money out of the equation and all that. It's about proving something to yourself, and it's about recognizing your own potential. Can I really overcome the pressure that's on me right now, or am I going to crumble and fail?
Battlefield. All right.
Battlefield.
Not bad.
Yeah. Down tilt's good, you know, when they go low to like over the ledge, but if they're like high up enough that down tilt's not quite gonna reach, you gotta do the jab.
Exactly. A good single hit up air. Too fast.
Yeah. Ooh, the jab up smash, the floating slayer.
DIing away from a potential follow-up, but nice.
Okay, combo. Nice forward air.
Wow. And PPMD with the tipper.
Oh, wow. Actually ran too far in with the grab. Wow. I'm surprised that worked.
Oh, left in, a little too hungry.
Wow, and he survives. Yeah, yeah. Great stuff from PP.
I want another tournament where I've come up, where I've trained like I'm a new player. This is everything I've read for. This is everything I went through, these trials, these hardships, these years of development. I want to show myself that, you know, I deserve this. This is what I want to show myself, and I want to be the absolute best I can be. All that matters now is just the doing of it.
Oh shit. Oh shit, he's back.
Reminding them repeatedly to where they can't forget that it's gonna be me that's doing it.
He is the biggest up-and-comer, and he is the one who's gonna take the title of best in the world if he has to say. Okay. Oh, wow. Yo, YouTube kick-esque.
Left in up air? Yes.
I love the soft back air before the up air, and he's able to convert that whole situation to KO. Left and back in the lead.
Wow.
There. All right, BB needs to... His second upset is louder than I may have heard it in years. Man, if he had maybe shined instead of up smashed, I'm not sure. This is a super tight battle right now. He's got the...
Oh! PPMD. That was too fast. The immediate edge hog. Oh, wow. Left it.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow, Leffen is running away with this game. He's looking so solid. Yeah.
And good job by Leffen.
Nice stuff from Leffen.
That's 2-2 in the set.
Again, largest smash tournament of all time. Leffen versus PP. Game 5. That'll do it. Leffen's back in the game. Last up situation.
And last game. Here at Pokemon Stadium. Crowd on their feet.
Brilliant air dodge from PP. Scary stuff.
Yes. Uh-oh. Wow, the charge.
Oh,
and Leffen misses it.
Going too low at the side B.
PPMD and another Apex gets himself right there in grand finals.
From winner's side.
Yes, sir.
I mean, the game has been with me since my childhood. Games watched me break my limit. The game's watched me try really hard, try harder than I've ever tried.
Yeah, it's super easy, Travis. You definitely won't have issues installing it. Maybe optimizing it, disgusting gremlins like Payphone or other melee heads may be able to help. They all rock climb too. Yeah, they might be able to help it.
We've all got the bond. When you all yell at whatever Mango's doing, or whatever I'm doing, or whatever Armada's doing, or Mewtwo King, or Hungrybox, or Leffen, or Day One Scrub, you know that there's something different, there's something special going on there, and that's why this game lived.
And up smash. Good job by Mango. Oh, there goes Amsa. 66, he could get a grab. You think of even a jab up smash, up throw?
Up throw up there.
Wow, 90%, and Hungrybox is out of here.
I know that's been a demon of his for quite some time.
two words, memento mori. In the days of the Roman emperors, someone would whisper in the emperor's ear, remember, you are mortal.
We just saw a shine out of shield by Armada.
Yeah. Armada, you know, I think he's proven that his Fox can go toe-to-toe with all the rest of the top players.
Yep.
Only one can win this tournament, sure. But even still, one day, your empire is going to fall apart.
That's it.
That will do it on Yoshi's story. Armada defeats Mango.
I realize life is this crazy, mystical thing, and sometimes you just go out like a buster. It's hard to say how much longer the game's gonna last. Because all I ever wanted was, I wanted people to see how sick this game is. That's all I've ever wanted. Like, if anyone deserved it more than anything, it's the game itself. People always forget the game itself is like, I always say it's like one of the top 3 best games ever made, and it's nice that now people are like, oh, like these top players who play this game are crazy. Like, they're crazy skilled at something. Like, I'm just happy for the game. It finally got its attention and love.
We often just think of these players as just players. We kind of forget about the people behind them. And I think when the people become more apparent, that's when the pantheon crumbles, when they are human to us.
I like that throughout all this humanization, both Mango and Hungry Bars are like, nah, fuck that. I'm playing Melee, and now they stink, and they're 50, and they still play Melee. God bless America. It fills my heart with joy.
When I picked up Melee, of course, like, my goal was always to become the best player in the world.
I only wish Armada had the
But
same
in life, you could see, like,
mentality or mental illness, whatever it is, of nothing is. I just need Melee.
It can give, you know, such a huge
because that's how I
impact on people.
feel as a spectator,
It
though.
can make them have faith in themselves, to believe again. I wanted to prove for people that regardless of where you're coming from, like, if you believe you can do something, I really think you can do it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Armada? Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you were just going to grab the edge. Yo, statements are being made right now.
Yeah. When you want to improve at something so bad that you...
I
take your
wish
free time
I
to
could
do
create a Harry Potter spell. So, like, I would go to Hogwarts just to learn this spell. And I travel all the way to Sweden from Hogwarts, which is like 2 blocks. And I find Armada, and I'm like, Melee Addictus! And then he's just like, he just sits at the fucking GameCube and he fucking eats it.
relax, and you're just trying to hone and get better just to beat that one guy or win that one tournament. You need to, you know, come face to face with who you are.
Stupefy! And his head blows off.
You need to correct aspects of yourself that are flawed or lacking. I think that's part of why we find the whole thing so damn interesting.
Wow, the shot. Oh, it
left it. Side B's in the opposite direction.
I'm going to make sure my kids watch Melee.
Makes it.
You know, some dads force baseball down their kids' throat as the spectator sport, or they play catch in the backyard. I'll maybe do that because physical exercise. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know it's
take a game
important.
like Melee, as far as
But
you know, all conventional wisdom. about
every
the game goes,
February,
should not still be evolving.
me and little Nikki are gonna watch some
things are
crispy Melee.
You can play a perfect fox, but if I'm Marth or Sheik or Pikachu, and I make that one read and get you at the back of your dash dance and get that grab, I can KO you. So it doesn't matter how perfectly you were inputting your aggression or your offense or your combos, Because if I can play the player better than you can play the character, I can still beat you.
Yep, the laid up air always follows that. Oh,
Phantom hit.
Yeah, Payphone, you know what? Maybe I'll entertain if Armada ever does like GDQ or if he gets a world record or something like that in Mario 64. Maybe I'll watch. I want him to see Armada pop off in 2027, you know?
Yeah, Armada was the angle.
He'll de-age a little bit.
This time, something's different here.
Yeah.
And so it keeps, you know, it keeps cycling.
Back air, is that going to close out the set?
Yes,
I think so.
Absolutely, unless he has a double jump. No way. We have a reset situation. Armada in rare form.
There's no such thing as figuring a person out 100% because people evolve and people grow.
As long as it's possible for us to play, we're gonna play melee. Because I think there's always that one guy who wants to be the best, and there's always the other guy who's like, no. As long as we have these two people, then we're fine. That's all that matters.
Wow, the pivot grab, and the up throw, down it. Marvelous with his grab range. Oh my goodness.
That's a stock.
That'll do it.
It doesn't matter if they can't speak your language. You know, they hate your guts. You know, they come from a walk of life you wouldn't appreciate or something. It doesn't matter. You're going to connect with that person in a deep and powerful way. And I love it.
Oh, wow. The up B, such a clutch move from PB. I think that was the only thing he could have done. Is he going to get the tournament?
And PPMD from Evil Genius.
I can't believe PP won Apex 2015.
Champion.
What a narrative.
2015. Yo, PP is back. I feel like Armada does not look nearly as salty as, you know, we've kind of seen from him recently.
Yeah, you know, like...
Good, you know, I think a good showing.
I think like a lot of people...
I was thinking we watch some Genesis sets after this, because Genesis is tomorrow. We could watch the turn down for Walt doc on Mango versus Leffen.
We're all gonna be, you know, on our deathbed.
That one, I feel like that does it justice.
And when you look back at your life, of course, you can be like, oh, I did achieve, you know, I won this, or I had a successful company.
You know who I love? I'll let this play out.
It makes, you know, the extra thing to life, but it's not really the most important part. If you're a good person, if you had kids, for example, and you raised them well, and you felt like the people around you had a better time, like you made a good impact for people on Earth, then I think that's way more worth than becoming the best at something.
Armada's a nice guy.
Until the day I die, I will try to work on becoming a better person, because that's always going to be more important for me than winning the next Smash tournament.
I wish, because of that, I wish winning a Smash tournament made you a better person. I just wish that was the way it worked. The selfishness in me wants that so that he can use Peach and down smash people. Is that okay? Am I okay? Fuck you, Hamster Davidson. Yeah, very true, Spank. 100%.
We gave them the title of the gods because of past accomplishments. You know, you can't be on a different level than literally everyone else for a period of 3+ years and not, you know.
Like, I'm not saying, okay, maybe not a best person tournament, but like winning adds to like your credit score of how good of a person you are. What the pearly gates, God looks at it. Like, and every W adds a little bit to it. It accumulates. Therefore, O2ers are all fucking pieces of shit. You heard it here first, folks. I hate O2ers.
Those people should be honored as, you know, the 5 best in an era forever. I mean, I won't forget it.
And then they become commentators with bad credit scores. I just thought they were gonna cut to Leffen saying a slur or something just to paint the, because this doc did him dirty. If you were to die after this doc, you would die thinking Leffen was Hitler. I forgot about the visa issues. Remember that? I need this documentary. I want this to be blown up into a 10-season Netflix show. That's what I want. I don't know who will play Armada. Probably one of those fucking kids from Stranger Things. But like I need it, bro. I need to just see all this shit over again. He's such a rock star. This was my 9/11 too. This was my 9/12. And I live in New York City. This was the North Tower. Like my heart broke when that rest hit. I just wanted Armada to win, bro. Yeah, man, PB still hasn't seen PB, What a banger, bro. Such a banger. Such a banger, bro. It's like I get emotional thinking about Melee. Isn't that fucked up? What do we do about this? Do I fuck the GameCube? Right? I think I might fuck the GameCube. I gotta do it. Just slam the GameCube on it.
Stage, and he goes to Pokemon Stadium. From some big dude slapping the life out of another guy. Oh God! To your favorite.
Travis, I have a platinum one here. I have 2 purple ones and another platinum one of my mom's.
Favorite player hitting.
I'm just swimming in them.
A killer jump shot.
Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
There are an interesting assortment of sports that exist in the world. Some are a spectacle, some are a little bit weird, but all of these things tend to have one thing.
Hold on, really quick. Don't care. There wasn't anything that could have been
competitive. Over the last 20 years of my life, I've been a huge fan of Super Smash Bros. Melee, yeah, the old one, and I think it's one of the coolest competitive games ever. But out of the millions of matches of Melee that have been played, whether it's 1v1, 2v2, or a free-for-all with your friends, only a small fraction of them will ever have their stories told. If you ask me, some of the greatest stories in Melee are just singular sets. Regardless of the era of Smash you may have started to play in, there exists a deep appreciation of how the game, its techniques, and its most fierce rivalries have evolved over the years. And in this 10-part documentary series, I'll be taking a deep dive into some of the sets that have been considered by many to be the greatest. These are Melee's greatest hits.
These are.
But the gods of Melee are looking down upon us mere mortals, and they are saying
Not
the
yet,
grand
Mango.
finals that we need to see for the 4th time. Am I getting ahead of myself?
I don't know.
It's 2017, and fans of competitive Melee would soon come to realize that the golden rivalry of Cloud9 and Team Solo Mid extended far beyond League of Legends. C9's Mango and TSM Leffen were about to sit down in San Jose, California to produce one of Melee's most poetic moments in the
really
game's
applaud
history.
Turn Down for Walls
And it wasn't
for
at
this
EVO,
content,
it
'cause
wasn't on the
just-
biggest stage of all
it's
time.
it's
Hell,
what
it
we
wasn't even
need.
in grand finals. It was
It's
in
what
the
I
losers'
need.
quarters of Genesis 4 for 5th place. It was when Mango and Leffen created art. It was a set that epitomized 2 players pushing each other to their absolute limit, one that showcased the pure adrenaline of the game, and one that is still remembered as one of the greatest Melee sets of all time. It was a display of competitive Melee that can only be described as poetry in motion. About 1 week after Finals Day of Genesis 4, on the other side of the world, tennis legends Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal will play a match in Melbourne Park for the 2017 Australian Open, considered one of the greatest matches in tennis history. Rivalries are an interesting thing. Packers-Bears, Ollie Frazier, Aaron Burr, Alexander Hamilton, these all have rich histories and a long-standing conflict which culminates into a really cool story, or Alexander Hamilton getting shot. But more often than not, we see these rivalries rooted in sport. The rivalry between Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal is considered to be one of the greatest in the history of tennis, like the whole sport. This rivalry has been a huge part of both players' careers. They've been known to play some of tennis's greatest matches of all time, particularly in their face-offs at Grand Slams.
We have something, and then they're like, that was great, but we do it again. That's a classic.
A Melee equivalent to a tennis Grand Slam would have come from the Genesis Tournament Series, and a Melee equivalent to one of the many Federers and Nadals in our niche little competitive gaming scene were Joseph Mango Marquez and William Leffen Jelta.
Sit next to Daddy, Leffen. Right next to Daddy.
Why you?
Why me?
Of all the commentators.
If you're in the know when it comes to the competitive Melee scene, many would first look to Cloud9's Mango and Alliance's Armada as the keystone rivalry between North America and Europe, as well as a topic of high debate over who was considered the greatest player of all time. These two would trade tournament wins and top rankings for years leading up to Armada's retirement in 2018. But residing in Sweden alongside Armada was Leffen, another professional player who spent a portion of his early career in Armada's shadow. Leffen was introduced to the Smash scene through Melee's successor Brawl, which he played online in 2009, but it wasn't until a year later in 2010 that he started attending tournaments for Melee. Mango's influence would show on the young Swede not only in Leffen's Neo tag, but also in his character selection, beginning his competitive Melee career as a Falco main with a Yoshi secondary. Within his first year of playing Melee, Leffen would place 9th at the Swedish national tournament Beast 2 and would firmly establish himself as the second best player in Sweden behind that illustrious Armada. This reputation would precede him through 2012, culminating into the moniker Godslayer by the time Apex 2015 rolled around, when Leffen became the first of only 2 players ever to defeat each of the 5 gods of Melee. Just after that Apex on March 9th, 2015, Leffen would be signed by Team Solo Mid as the organization's first Melee and fighting game player. But this signing came off the back of another organization bringing on a Melee player, Cloud9, and their signing of Mango, one of the aforementioned 5 gods of Melee, less than a year before that. The players might have not realized at the time, but this pair of signings catapulted Smash into a microcosm of one of the most long-standing esports rivalries, stemming from League of Legends. TSM and Cloud9 were the de facto Federer and Nadal in League of Legends. Multiple combined North American titles, Grand Finals matchups, and since around Season 3 of the North American League of Legends Championship Series, TSM and Cloud9 always contended for the top spot. These teams represented one of esports' most premier rivalries.
Now can they have the follow-up damage? A couple of stuns come in. They've got Bjergsen, and they shut him down with a 1600 damage crit. Can they get double? Flow. Meteos, another knock that trades his life, but it's done. Gets the GA. Double killing them all. Kills everybody. They've got 3. Goes down.
I don't give a fuck about League.
Melee's version started out pretty small. Mango won their first ever tournament encounter at Apex 2014, which resulted in one of the most historic 4 stocks the game had ever seen. Then took another set towards the end of the year at Big House 4, where he 4-stocked Leffen.
You can't just 4-stock me, Mango!
Oh my
you
God.
can't just 4-stock me, Mango!
Apparently, yes you can. Wow.
Leffen would take his first win on Mango at the European Major Beast 5, making Mango the second to last god defeated in Leffen's journey to becoming the Godslayer. From there, the two would spend some time trash-talking each other in the month leading up to Apex 2015, and after Leffen's famous 5-0 win over Chillin' Dude in the Salty Suite, Mango came on stage in pure WWE fashion to defend Chillin' and challenge Leffen to a $1,000 money match, one of the highest amounts bargained in the money match during that era, if they met during the main tournament.
This man, okay, I went to his country, and he beat me, okay. But you come to my country, and you beat my man 5-0, if we play in bracket, we're gonna put 1,000 on it. 1,000. 1,000.
Leffen completely bodied Mango here, now for 2 tournaments in a row. Mango entered back in 2015 with wins at I'm Not Yelling, Press Start, and BAM 7, with Leffen taking one last win at What the Fox, then clean sweeping him in 2016 with wins at Gommel 2016 and DreamHack Winter. But I don't think anyone could have been prepared for what was about to come at the start of 2017. That dichotomy of God and Godslayer provided Melee a sense of narrative going into what most consider to be one of Melee's most competitive years yet. But just 2 years after their first encounter at Apex, Genesis 4 would pave the way towards these players representing one of Melee's most iconic rivalries. A brutal back-and-forth set which culminated in not just 1, but 2 of the greatest performances competitive Melee had ever known was about to go down. I see you eyeing up the fit. You wanna know how I got
I don't want to see this ad.
this video? The 2017 Australian Open final was the first time Federer and Nadal had met in a major final since the 2011 French Open. Federer, returning from a 6-month hiatus from the sport due to a knee injury, came into this tournament seeded 17th, while Nadal was seeded 9th. Somewhat similarly, Mango was seeded underneath Leffen at G4, only 4th seed to 3rd though. Perhaps the biggest controversy of this event actually came from Hungrybox, who was reseeded from 2nd to 5th due to a finger injury he sustained prior to the tournament. This resulted in the 3 highest ranked players at the time, Armada, Hungrybox, and Mango, all being placed on the same side of bracket. meaning Mango was projected to fight HBox in a top 8 qualifier on the winner's side. Mango would qualify for top 8 on the winner's side with a 3-1 over HBox, while Leffen would fall to the loser's side after a 3-0 loss to Plup, the only other player to have ever beaten each of the 5 gods of Melee. Leffen eventually made it into top 8 on the loser's side by defeating Chudat, then Axe to move 1 round further into loser's quarters, and Mango's winner semis loss to Armada would pit him and Leffen against each other in their first matchup of 2017.
But here we go. All right, Mango, a different beast altogether.
Yeah, I think so.
Mango versus Leffen.
Game 1 begins on Battlefield, a fairly common starting stage in competitive Melee, and it goes about as you'd expect for 2 budding rivals. In the 2 minutes and 50 seconds it took to complete, these two spent almost all of it constantly running into each other. Mango leans into a few approaches with laser jump in, while Leffen balances the scales by mixing up dash back shield and shine out of shield.
This is interesting
because
it's more analytical, the actual gameplay, but the Samox docs tended to be a little more just around the narrative, you know, and the story being told.
On their punishes.
But I do think, like,
it looks like Mango will find the first stock of
this
the match
is,
as he correctly
I
follows
like
tech roll
the
back
sweet
with a
spot
dash
this
attack,
hits,
which
you
should
know?
easily 1-2 into a down air spike, but Leffen plays great defense here, DIing the hit to stay alive for just a little bit longer. This minor victory is short-lived though, as Mango continues to lay on the pressure, and after another 10 seconds, Mango is awarded with the first stock. In response, Leffen presses on the gas a bit, approaching him with nairs and bears until an expertly utilized defensive option, Take Laser into turnaround up tilt, promotes an edge guard and finds him a reply stock. Toph, one of the commentators on this set, applauds Leffen's defensive prowess here, but can't even finish his thought in time before Mango creates a reversal off of Leffen overextending off stage. Scar, the other commentator on this set, can't complete his thought either, as Leffen strings together a wonderful sequence to even the stocks right back at 2 apiece. At 6:04, a unique situation occurs as Leffen looks to dash
Payphone, I
off
mean,
the
it's a
top
very
platform.
nostalgic device.
Getting hit by Mango's laser causes
You know,
the Fox
like,
to turn
I
around, which in turn
love
puts
my
Leffen into
GameCubes.
tumble and affords Mango a small punish.
Hard.
About 20 seconds later, and Mango finds another opportunity in what will surely be a stock lead, but his swagger gets the better of him. He goes for a moonwalk into a back air, which hits Leffen's recovery and pushes him too far away to return to stage, but he misses trading with the Firefox hitbox and fast falls after, causing Mango to sink too far below the ledge to return himself. A perhaps unintentional stock trade has left this first game at 1-1, and you
You're right.
couldn't have
That's
written
true,
a better
Payphone.
script if you tried. At 5:19, a small mistake.
I also think owning one out of respect for
Leffen
Melee
drops
is
his shield for
important
just
too.
a few frames as Mango
Just
drifts
saying.
in with a dare that connects, which ultimately leads to a kill. The set count is now 1-0 in favor of Mango. As Scar mentions, the crowd is coming alive.
The crowd's coming alive, and this is where it matters. This is the loser's bracket, and these are 2 players who are definitely contenders to win the whole tournament.
In a best-of-5 set, players are not given the opportunity to ban a stage like they would be able to in the earlier best-of-3 stages of the tournament. Players also can't counterpick to a stage they've already won on, a Smash regulation perhaps aptly titled Dave's Stupid
Oh, yeah,
Rule, or
I mean,
colloquially,
well,
Stage
Payphone.
Clause. This is unique
To
from
me,
traditional
you
fighters
owning a
because
Wii
different
means you own a
stages can
GameCube.
affect character matchups due to a number of factors, like their size, blast zone locations, or number of platforms. With Game 2 on the horizon, we see Leffen counterpick to Final Destination.
We're gonna
This
have
is
a
in
little
some
bit of
ways a
lag for the
double-edged
next couple
sword.
minutes.
Here, Fox gains access to a chain grab which can often lead to death against Falco, but the lack of platforms on this stage means Falco can have a bit of an easier time completing pillar combos. We see the FD Falco combo tree in full effect within the first 5 seconds of the game, as Mango almost immediately finds a pillar combo into a shine dare that Leffen once again survives thanks to his DIN. But a few seconds later, Mango is once again awarded with the first stock. Leffen drops down from respawn and catches Mango's jump with an up air. He misses a second up air follow-up, but a missed tech from Mango allows Leffen to continue with his string, fully showcasing the benefits of Final Destination as Leffen evens it right back up. Without any time to breathe, Mango tacks on over 100%, but a quick 1-2 punch from Leffen completely stifles the momentum. A crucial mid-shorten from Leffen keeps the lead for now, and another grab shows off the potent chain grab Fox has on Space Animals. One textbook conversion with patent responses to Mango's answers cleanly takes another stock, and it looks like Game 2 has been blown wide open. Mango finds the high percent KO and is able to bring it to final stock with a slick conversion, but it's not enough. One final grab sequence with a small assist from Mango ties the set at 1 apiece. Now in Game 3, Mango gets to counterpick stage, and he goes to Pokemon Stadium. And to anyone who knows Mango from his tournament play, this may come off a little bit strange. Mango, even to this day, really likes to go to Yoshi's Story. Ignoring any game logic and favoring one stage over another, this personal preference was made very clear at G4, since he went to Yoshi's every time he had the chance to counterpick stages up until this set with Leffen, going there once against Hungrybox and twice against Armada. Regardless though, Game 3 is on Stadium, which is still a very good stage for Space Animals and not an uncommon counterpick for Falco. The first 30 seconds is a complete scrap, with Mango coming out the other side with first blood for the third game in a row. And of course, Leffen responds quickly, taking a stock and reply as soon as he comes off the Angel platform. This back and forth seesaw between two evenly matched rivals would continue on in a perfectly written story. Leffen takes one, Mango answers back. Leffen takes another, Mango answers back. Final stock and a jump read from Leffen has the momentum firmly in his favor. Leffen only needs a single game win to take the set, advance in bracket, and eliminate Mango from the tournament. Mango needs to win the next 2 games in a row to stay alive. Mango lowers his head for a short moment as the gravity of the situation sets in. There is so much history riding on Mango winning this set. Armada, having defeated Mewtwo King in Winners Finals, was sitting pretty in Winners Side Grands of Genesis for the 4th time in a row. And poetically, Mango falling to losers set the stage for a 4-time repeat.
This
of what
is
the
so
Genesis
lit.
series had become
This
known
fucking
for.
game.
Armada from winners, Mango from losers, and some of the most exciting grand final sets the game had ever known. But Leffen was looking to put an end to that.
This is the modern Mango Zane. Oh, sorry, Mango Armada is like modern day. It's like Zane Mango again. You know, or Zane Cody, I guess, or Mango. Honestly, Mango H-Box to a degree, just because of the narrative. But Armada Mango during Genesis 1 through 4 is the Rock Stone Cold, essentially.
You would think in the world of competitive sport that Mango would take a minute to breathe, reflect, and come into this do-or-die game with a cooler heads will prevail mentality. But no. He just takes a beat to change the music on his phone, reseat his headphones, and lock back into a runback on Pokemon
What's
Stadium.
up, XCO?
Yoshi's story will not be a part of this story. The momentum Leffen had built from the previous game win showed here, taking first blood for the first time in this set. Of course, Mango does find a stock in reply, and once again we're in a tug-of-war where neither player can seem to pull away. Leffen gets close to a perfect stock, taking only 10% on the way out, followed by Mango answering right back with a low percent kill. A pit fight on the Stadium transformation has both competitors in a perpetual state of aggression. Leffen takes, a back throw has the crowd gasp, worried that the end has come for Mango, but he lives, and of course it's last stock. At 5:27, Leffen finds a huge knock.
I'm gonna let this YouTube short finish uploading. It should be done in about 10 seconds. Okay, I just don't want it to lag out. So listen closely. When Mango does this incredible Falco up B, Scar lets out just fucking cartoon yell, okay, and I don't know what you guys hear, but I'll show you what I hear.
And a read on the tech in place looks like it's the end of the line, but Mango barely survives. Mango comes back down with a supremely brave laser from the corner and looks to gain back some ground, but now Leffen threads the needle. But here, Mango's aggression gets the better of him once again. Advancing towards the platform with a shine, a dicey jump towards Leffen has Mango take another hit to the face. Leffen could not have asked for a better position to win. Mango spent his double jump and he's out of options. Leffen can land, run up, and get an up smash in time to take the final stock. The crowd gasps once again. Even Scar acknowledges this is it. Mango's story ends here. There is no miracle that could save him. But the script had other plans. A desperation up B from Mango suspends the bird in midair, just out of reach of Leffen's sure bet up smash. Somehow, Mango hangs on. An overextension from Leffen results in Mango building up a quick 50%, and a laser on Leffen's recovery causes the Fox to side B to his death. If the crowd came alive after Game 1, they were in a frenzy after this. Everyone watching, no matter your familiarity with Smash, knew it was over right then and there. They knew that there was no miracle in the world that could turn this situation around in as flashy a way as what we just saw. But Mango pulled a rabbit out of a hat, and it all comes down to this Game 5. As Mango and Leffen prepare for their...
So, you didn't hear because they didn't have it, just look at it in real time. I can't believe how long ago this set was at this point. I thought this set was like 3 years old, 4 years old. This set is 7 years old. Some prime choice cut fucking Melee. 7 years old. Listen to this. You listening? You better be listening.
Wow, laser forward smash. What a cheesy technique. And now Mango barely surviving through Leffen's invincibility. Gets hit one time against the crouch cancel. He gets a knockdown. Another knockdown.
Mango's still alive. Oh my goodness. And this, what's he going to do? Oh, he sends him the wrong way.
Whoa, the up B was so smart. Shine out his...
Come on, YouTube. You can do it.
Oh, he sends him the wrong way.
Whoa, the up B was so smart. Shine out his shield. Oh! Leffen DI's horribly.
Oh, and this is
oh my God. That comeback. Okay, the crowd is going.
So, that scream by Scar. I don't think I'm frozen.
He was so smart. Shine out his shield.
That scream.
Oh, the up B was so smart. Shine out his shield. Leffen DI's horribly.
Fifth and final game to decide a winner, the fifth and final set in the match between Federer and Nadal was yet to occur. In both, tensions are at an all-time high. It's easy to see the emotion in the room. People in the crowd are hugging like they just won an election, and it's complete chaos. Everything that the Genesis series had built itself up to has seemingly become culminated into one final game, in a match that didn't even decide the winner of the tournament. If you were watching this live and you didn't think this was one of the greatest sets of all time already...
That is just so fucking raw. I think it's a Dare or Shine he does in the center of Dreamland, and it puts Fox just high enough that he wavelands on the top fucking platform and F smashes. And it's so raw. It's like something I do in Ultimate, but it's Ultimate, so it's fucking lame.
You're definitely thinking it now. To close out this match, Leffen would counterpick to Dreamland 64, a perhaps antithetical stage selection to Mango's favorite Yoshi's Story. Dreamland is the biggest legal stage in Melee's rule set, rewarding clean neutral openings and affording plenty of space to calculate a game plan, versus the sometimes chaotic nature of Yoshi's Story, the smallest legal stage, which often refuses to give your opponent a moment to think. A battle of concepts would come to an end right here, and one way or another, history would be made. As the final game begins, the ports of both players have them spawn in close by, allowing Leffen to regain his fire with some wild aggression, taking the first 2 stocks of the game in the opening minute. The added space of Dreamland is paying dividends for Leffen. Mango just can't seem to find his footing as Leffen pulls further and further ahead. A few seconds later, and Leffen looks to take a 3-stock lead, but Mango stems the bleeding for just a moment. Just a minute later, at 6:08, a back air finds its mark, and Mango evens the game right back with 2 unanswered. An up smash at 553 looks like it will bring Mango to last stock, but Leffen's stage pick bites him here as the enormous blast zones of Dreamland allow Mango to hang on. Mango looks to capitalize on the opportunity, but a missed input results in Leffen surviving and reversing his way back into the lead. It's do or die. A Nair Shine from Leffen at 524 pushes Mango off stage, and an incredibly early up B spells disaster for Mango. Falco's up B, unlike Fox's, does not have a hitbox while it's charging, so Mango could have been shined out of this to lose the set on the spot. But Leffen scouts for something different, giving Mango one last chance. Mango finds a shine in center and follows it beautifully into a forward smash on top platform, a perfect conversion with just enough juice to kill Leffen off the top. As was tradition at this point, Mango strikes first and the crowd goes wild. Leffen counters and the crowd goes wild. At 5 minutes left in the game, they are exactly even. But in an uncanny turn of events, the roles reverse. Leffen becomes the aggressor and Mango waits. Mango holds shield for a full second and Leffen pulls the trigger on an attack, allowing Mango to get a shine out of shield. That final defensive counterplay from Mango, perhaps poetically, spells Leffen's demise. With a few more hits and one final laser to catch a low recovery angle, Mango falls down with Leffen and sends him into the blast zone first. Mango wins 3-2.
These two players took each other to their limit and beyond. Plot armor!
In 2006, David Foster Wallace published an essay titled Both Flesh and Not about the intimacy and spectacle of tennis revolving around Roger Federer's gameplay. In this essay, Wallace expertly pinpoints the faults in tennis as a spectator sport viewed from home rather than in person. In it, he states one thing it is not is televisable, at least not entirely. TV tennis has its advantages, but these advantages have disadvantages, and chief among them is a certain illusion of intimacy. Television slow-mo replays, its close-ups and graphics all so privilege viewers that we're not even aware of how much is lost in a broadcast. If you've ever attended a Melee tournament in person, you can see just how easily this applies to our game as well. Though the gameplay is crisp and exactly as intended while watching Melee from the comfort of one's home, there is a palpable energy of the in-person experience that is lost in translation. Throughout Melee's history, there are specific moments in time where the electricity of attending a competition in person could never, ever come close to resonating through a computer screen tuned into Twitch or YouTube. Such moments exist in our game's history, and while the feeling is generally fleeting, sometimes those emotions linger. One such set that defines these lingering emotions is this, showing perhaps some of the greatest Melee ever played in its time, in a set where both players transcended the game and elevated it into a fluid poetry in motion. In the end, it was Mango who emerged victorious, but there are no losers in a set like this. We all win because we've been privileged to witness Melee at what we perceive to be its highest form. Every dash dance, wave dash, and perfectly timed attack is a stroke of the artist's brush, bringing the canvas of the match to life. We got to see two players at the peak of their craft, so in tune with the game and with each other that they seemed to move as one. Leffen would ultimately exit Genesis 4 at 5th place, but the display he put on and the spark created with Mango left all spectators with one for the history books. The closing of this narrative at Genesis only led to the beginning of another, possibly larger one, the rivalry between Mango and Armada, in which the Genesis series historically centered itself around. The 3 prior events in the series featured a grand finals between these two players, with Armada coming from winners and Mango from losers. And at the end of it all, yeah, Mango and Armada played for the gold medal for a 4th time at the Genesis Tournament Series. A miracle did not save Mango in that Game 4 against Leffen. The plot did. Scar's exclamation of plot armor feels so right.
Leffen, you know why Leffen's not allowed? It's because he was trying to go against the script.
But regardless of any symbolism of two of Melee's champions coming face to face at what became known as their series, perhaps no match in the long history of our game encapsulates the poetry of Melee better than Mango vs. Leffen at Genesis 4. Whether you were a spectator in person or one at home, it's after sets like these that I reaffirm to myself that, yes, Melee is poetry. It's a narrative masterpiece, written and acted out by its players, constantly building and layering with more and more nuance on each pass-through. So are instant classics, sucking the viewer into pure cinema. One player begets the other, and neither example is a one-man show. They're two-person tangos, with both participants wanting nothing more than to dance. What these two matches have in common is their enduring trait of passion and creativity. Whether it's Mango or Federer, Leffen or Nadal, they trade blows, seek validation, and consistently improve in the face of adversity. Through these matches, their wills impose an unforgettable mark on their competitive canvases forever. Every stock in this set is a masterclass in itself. We see Mango's unparalleled creativity and Leffen's methodical precision.
I mean, realistically...
we see Mango's freestyle swagger and Leffen's calculated aggression. We see the heart of a champion in Mango refusing to give up even when all seems lost, and the iron will of a champion in Leffen, fighting for every inch. 2 players, 2 styles, and 1 purpose, to prove beyond all doubt who is better. It's the culmination of years of practice, dedication, and competitive drive, all condensed into a fleeting 15 minutes that will be remembered for years to come. It still exists as one of the most watched individual sets in competitive Melee, and it shows us that matches like these are what keep us coming back, what fuels our passion for this game that refuses to die. These sets remind us of why we fell in love with the game in the first place. They inspire us to push our own limits, to reach new heights of skill and understanding. They prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Melee is a game of beauty, of creativity, and of passion, and a game that, even now, continues to surprise us. And it's exactly why, in my opinion, that this set, just a singular note in the symphony of Super Smash Bros. Melee, is one of Melee's greatest hits.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird that, like, you know, there are so many people here that fucking... Not in this one, not in this thing specifically, like in the other docs that, like, literally, like, aren't... They've been canceled for years. You know? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And, I don't really go to tournaments like I used to, right? Like, and if I want to, I can. But if someone were to get offended by the curse words I say online, and I were to get shot and not allowed in tournaments anymore, what do I give a fuck, right? Like, you know, whatever. Only thing that would really suck is if, like, the soys at Twitch fucking they don't want me streaming anymore, and then I have to go stream on one of those racist sites like Rumble, which I don't want to have to do. But yeah, we can cancel Ali though. I'm down to cancel Ali. Fuck him. But yeah, guys, it's time to call it a night. I will see you guys bright and early at 10 p.m. tomorrow. No, maybe earlier in the day. Maybe like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Maybe we'll be live for Melee Top 8. Melee Doubles Top 8. I think, this shit's still going on, isn't it? Oh, God. Winners Finals? It's 3 in the morning. Fuck this. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, and, get your ass cheeks ready. We're gonna have a long weekend. Got a lot going on tomorrow. Alright, bye.